Welcome back, guys. Kind of the first taste of fall where I'm at. So it's considerably colder, like 15 degrees colder. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. Too American to know what that is, apparently. But got another pole day. Just one day closer to this full front lever. Oh, last time I got some pretty solid one leg front lever holds. I think it was like 4 or 5 seconds maybe. With my right leg out though, we're struggling a little bit more than the left side. I don't know. I think my right side is just overall a little bit weaker than my left side. But we're gonna see. We're gonna start, because I'm alternating, right? Because it's a one leg. So I'm gonna start on the right side every time and then just try to match it on the left side. Yeah, gonna take a little bit longer to warm up today. It's pretty cold in here. Once we get going, we're gonna be doing pretty much the same drill. And do front lever attempts, one leg, but I'm gonna be trying to move the leg that's tucked further out, a little bit further out than last time. I think that's the way to make it harder. Yeah, we got those. We did that with a band as well. I mean, really, I think the best way for me to learn this is just to spam the movement, you know? I think that's the best way to go about it. I mentioned before I got some new pants or whatnot, but I think I'm starting to put a little bit more thought into the color coordination of my outfits for these videos. As you can probably tell this time. Just I don't know, it might be a small detail, but something that I notice when I'm watching videos, so just wanted to work on it. I feel like it makes me show up a little bit better, you know. Kind of like dressing nice for a job interview or whatnot, kind of gets you in the right mindset for whatever you're about to do. All right. Get this warm up going. Got some rows. I like to do a couple rows where I'm trying to focus pulling from like my upper back, and a few where I'm trying to keep my elbows lower, I guess. So I guess how I explain it. Keep my elbows a little bit lower and trying to feel it and pull in my lats. Try to activate all the areas of my back, I guess. I know most people's first question whenever they're watching, like, how long, right? How long have you been doing this? How long is this gonna take? And it's just one of those answers, man. It's just like, it really just does depend, right? See all these videos on YouTube, my calisthenics journey, or how I unlocked the planche, or how I unlocked the front lever. It's usually between a year to 3 or 4 years, depending on the skill, but a lot of that time is actually just from taking a break from calisthenics, and I'm no different in that way. I started training calisthenics when I don't even know when that was, years ago, when I got tired of going to the gym. I was a hardcore gym rat for 4 or 5 years maybe, and then just started getting bored of it. You know, I wanted to try something different, something a little more, I don't know, a little more rewarding in my eyes. Instead of adding some weight to the bar, I'm trying to learn a new skill, you know. So to me, it's a little bit different, but I get it, those people that like to go to the gym, but not me. I'm just not one of those people anymore. Yeah, so I started training calisthenics for about 2 years. And then just pretty nearly got injured. I think I partially tore my right bicep because it, like, I mean, you can feel it, right? I felt something like give, you know, when I was trying to do some front lever attempts that were a little bit above where I was supposed to be, but, you know, kind of just wanted to try it out. So that led to about 6 months of very little training at all, if any, and kind of just other life stuff. And next thing you know, it's been like 1.5 years since I've done any training. So I spent the past, I want to say like January 2025 through whenever I started posting shorts on YouTube. I was just trying to build strength back up. Because I got to the point before I hurt my arm where I could do 8 or 9 muscle ups in a row, if that's any indication of strength. Pretty strict form too. I'll probably at some point find some old videos of me doing some skills and I'll make sure I upload those somewhere. I'm pretty strict myself when it comes to form. If that's not abundantly clear, like I'm not gonna say that I can do a front lever unless I can do a clean front lever, you know. But yeah, ever since I started posting, I've just been trying to get back to where I was. With the front lever, I was probably advanced. I was getting advanced tuck for probably like 7 or 8 seconds. Handstand, I could do like a bent arm handstand press and like 1 freestanding handstand push-up. So I've already like surpassed where I was at, but it did take a lot of time to build back up. So if you were to take anything from that spew of rambling, it would be to listen to your body, see that you don't injure yourself. Make sure you properly warm up every time you train. And know when to take a break, you know. I probably hurt my arm because I was training too much, you know. Whether that be too frequent or too much volume, but I'm trying to pace myself a little bit better now, and fingers crossed I don't get hurt again. Listen to your body, take breaks, and if you take a break for a week or whatever, right, just make sure it doesn't turn into years like what happened to me, you know, because you'll be kicking yourself later for it. That is the ugliest thing I've ever done. Sit through a million meetings a day. So I'm kind of drained. But hips are dipping. Big progress. Thank God I can edit this, cut this part out. All right, let's get this. You know, it almost felt like I was about to do a front lever there for a second. to some rows with a weighted vest. Next, I think doing the rows with the extra weight is exactly what I need at the moment. Like, even just a few videos ago I was doing I was only doing the rows with no weight for like 15. Now I'm doing them with the plus 40 pounds for like 12, and like, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, you can see it in my front lever. It looks a lot like more controlled, I guess. I don't know, like I can actually control it. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah, let's get on with those. I also am gonna try, I've been going on walks 3 to 4 times a week just to, I don't know, help with my circulation and muscle recovery and whatnot. But I think I'm gonna try to do it every day, even if it's just like, even if it's less than an hour or whatever. But like, I've been kind of just doing nothing, just whatever, playing video games or whatnot. But definitely benefit me more if I just go walk instead of playing games every day, you know? Like, I still got extra time on the weekend to play, but I don't know, I just think it's in my best interest if I just go for a walk instead. I'm feeling a little bit lazy. I don't really want to check the angle, but you know what's going on. Doing rows. Decided to spur you guys the terrible sound that is the Velcro undoing. But let me move the mic too. I think it's gonna take me a while to get used to having this mic on me all the time, you know? Like, I completely forgot that I was wearing it and that I had to move. So let's get these going. Fatigue really gets you pretty fast with this extra weight. Can't lie. All right, I already got the vest on, so I'm gonna do another set with the heavy weight. Might as well. Oh, it's gonna suck. Okay. So much for trying to get the mic on before I messed with the Velcro, huh? This one's so nice because it just stays put. And it's like narrower since I have, which is a bigger deal for me since I have narrow shoulders. So I know I've been doing these rows, like 3 or 4 sets in my workouts, but I'm trying to get my upper back strength to match the strength of the rest of my back. So I think I'm gonna add in one more set. Maybe more, but one for today. Got other stuff to do, you know. Well, looks like I forgot to set the exposure, so hopefully I didn't ruin any clips. But here we go, last set. Tapped out. Ow. Well, if anyone sees this, I appreciate any thoughts you have. And thanks for being here. We got great things to come.